Hello, beautiful Libra, and welcome to your annual Year Ahead 2024 General Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here, or welcome back. All right, guys, we're not going to go month by month. We're going to look at a general overview for the year of what Libras can expect in 2024. And this is good for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching. Okay, all right, we might be here a while, so get yourself comfy, get yourself a cup of tea or coffee or a stipple or whatever is your choice. Okay, right, let's see, what's the key themes for my Librans, please, for 2024? What's the key themes for Libra for 2024? Okay, chop wood, something's going. Blessed, it's a blessing, it's a good thing. Okay, and you've got the yin energy. All right, so let's start with the yin energy for a moment. Okay, number two. Twos are about partnerships, very Libra energy, about balance and partnerships and relationships. So you are stepping into your feminine energy. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. But the feminine energy is to feel into it, to allow the intuitive guidance to come forward, to really feel what is right for me. This is a kind of like we're human beings, not human doings. This is about being in that energy of what does my intuition, what are my feelings, what are they saying about areas of my life, because something wants to go. Okay, the chop wood. Number 42, that broom there is like what needs to be brushed out of your life. What don't you want to have still in your life this time next year? And I'm recording this on the 10th of December. So as you come into 2024, you are... No, they're correcting me. Okay, thank you. They're saying this is for different people. This is going to be different parts of the year. For some of you, this will be at the beginning. Others, it'll be in the middle. Others, it'll be at the end. But you are looking at different areas of your life. Who or what needs to be brushed out of your life? You know, we change, we grow all the time. But in the space of a year, we grow quite a lot. And things that used to fit and serve us no longer fit and serve us. So we outgrow. We outgrow people, friendships, jobs. We outgrow patterns, behaviours. So you become aware through 2024 what isn't serving you, what isn't fitting you anymore. Now, sometimes once we become aware of it and we start to do that chopping wood of allowing it to sweep out of your life, sometimes that situation or person can actually come back to you, but in a higher vibration. All right. So, for example, give me an example, please. You might tell your boss, I'm looking for another job. I'm going. I've outgrown this role and it's time for me to move to something better. And a few days later or a couple of weeks later, they come back and say, we don't want to lose you. We're looking at this promotion for you. So do you see what I mean? It doesn't have to be that it's leaving forever. The same with a relationship. You might say, I think we're done. And then the relationship can evolve and say, right, let's move, start again, but on a different footing. All right. So there is going to be an element of that as the year goes through. Okay. Now, whatever this is, they want you to know it is a blessing. 22, master number. So we start with that 2 and we end up with his master numbers. They're saying, look, this is a blessing. Whatever is going and being chopped away is absolutely right for you, good for you. Relationships are not just with other people. They're with ourselves, they're with spirit, they're with our food, our drink, our jobs. We have relationships in every aspect of our life. So whatever this is, and for some of you it is chopping out a way of eating or alcohol. It can be chopping out somebody toxic in your life that is impacting you in a very negative way. And that allows your relationship with yourself to become so much stronger. We do tend to lose ourselves sometimes when we're in a very toxic situation. So it's coming back to you, but in a higher level. Does that make sense? All right. Let's have a look at the tarot and let's see what we are looking at here. All right, those are the wisdom of the oracle. I'm going to look now at the tarot dreams. Okay, all right, so we've got the Palace of Wands. Let's move these over a little bit. The palace is a place an environment where you feel empowered, where you feel in your, nice, with the Empress, where you feel I can create, I'm enthusiastic. All right, the chop wood is with Page of Wands. I'm going to get all the cards out, well, not all of them, but all right, we've got 3 wanting to come here. Oh, look at this. All right, there's a double confirmation there with the Fool and the 8 of Cups. You're definitely walking away from something. All right, this is the Moon and Stars Tarot, and then we'll talk, and then we will clarify the world. Big shifts in 2024. The Lovers, for some of you, this is a relationship that is starting or ending. You've got the Empress again, the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Wands. You're going in a different direction. Okay. All right, let's have a look together then. All right, so let's start with this little group here. Where are these belonging? They're belonging there, and these are belonging here. So I'm just listening to my team where they want things, so that we've got 3 groups here. All right, and as I said, this isn't about beginning, middle and end. This is the flow. All right, so this can be happening at any time of the year for you. All right, I like the fact we've got the Empress twice. So 2 major arcanas, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's quite a lot. All right, so major arcanas are about the big stuff in our life. All right, this isn't just something day to day. This isn't just some little detail. This is something significant. Okay, so the yin energy, you are feeling into what is good for me, what is right for me, where is my power, where am I losing my power, what needs to go, what needs to stay. So the Palace of Wands is a place where you are feeling, as I said, they're very empowered. It's a place where you have energy. You know, sometimes when we're in the wrong place, it feels like it's draining the life out of you. When we're in the right place, we feel energized. And this is what it's talking about. Where is the right place for you? Where do you feel energized and motivated? It could be at home. It could be at work. It could be a place like on a mountain by water, even though this is a fire energy. It's somewhere where you feel really fired up to say, I can create anything that I want to. The Empress is Venus-led, and Libra, you are Venus-led. So we have this lovely coordination. No, they're saying that's not the word we're giving you. What are you saying then, please? Co-creation, yes. They're showing me, I'm kind of doing this with my fingers like a dovetailing, things coming together as you step into your power. You begin to see what needs to go. The world is a major completion. Something's done. It's over. It's finished. All right. Now, this could be a disempowerment. You're stepping into your power, and that ends the disempowerment. It's next to the Lovers, which can be obviously talking about a relationship, a romantic relationship, but this is also about making choices and decisions. So I'm making my decisions, I'm feeling into it intuitively, I'm looking at where is the beauty in my life. That's what the Empress is all about. It's abundant, beautiful, life is in a beautiful flow. They're showing me a shower of abundance coming down in whatever way that is for you. It could be emotional, you know, you just feel really loved and supported. It could be that the money really starts to come together. We'll find out more when we clarify. But the Empress is that the beauty in life, really feeling into where is my creative power to create a beautiful life for myself. If your life isn't beautiful in various different energies and aspects, you know, work, home, career, health, whatever, you're looking at how you can bring the beauty in, what needs to end, and I'm going to make a decision on it. Now, for some of you, this is a relationship that is ending. That could be, as I said, a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a friendship. It can be a work, all right, because our relationship with work is, you know, the people we work with, and the relationship with the job. I don't work with anybody. I work by myself, but I still have a relationship with my job and with you guys, yeah? So there's always those relationships sort of underneath, even if they don't look obvious, but we are making some shifts and changes to beautify our life. and bring in more abundance. So you're definitely looking here at what needs to go and what opportunities you can create to make those things go. All right, we've got the Empress again. So if I'm going to bring in this beauty, if I'm going to bring in the abundance that I absolutely deserve, because you do, all right, if you're going to bring that in, long-term stability, Knight of Pentacles, and it might take a while to make this happen. He's very slow, all right. The Knights in the tarot are action cards, and the Knight of Wands is the fastest energy. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest energy. Sorry, yes, they're correcting me. Quite right. Sorry, yes. The Knight of Wands is not the fastest. The Knight of Swords is the fastest. The Knight of Wands is the most passionate. I'm jumping into stuff. But the Knight of Pentacles is very considered, very slow, steady. Yes, I want to create this beautiful life, but I want it to last. I want it to give me something long term. I'm not just going to jump into something that says this is fantastic for now, but in 3 months I don't know where I'll be. It's like, no. I want this to go forward with me into the future. It needs to be something stable. So you're very much in your creative flow. Now, because it's under the chop word, you could be, many of you, because we have such a lot of creative energy here with the Empress, really looking at what do I want to create for myself in 2024. And we have a creative energy here. So you could be creating a new job, a new relationship. You could be creating a new product or service for my entrepreneurs and those of you in business. And what you're creating, we want it to be long lasting. So any business, let's just stay with my entrepreneurs for a minute. This is not a money and career reading, but I talk about what I can see on the table. You may well be looking at some of your products and services and saying, that feels done. I don't want to do that anymore. It's not selling particularly well. It just feels like it's old hat, and now I want to bring in something new and fresh. And this is because the vibration is continuing to rise. It has been rising through 2023, and that higher vibration can create a little bit of chaos, because it's like throw all the balls up in the air and see where they land, and what works and what doesn't. And that's going to continue for the first quarter of 2024. Once we get into Aries season, it all starts to settle down and the new energies embedding in. So you are looking at, what do I want to keep? What do I want to throw out? What do I want to build? But whatever it is, it's going to be long-term and lasting with good money. Knight of Pentacles is money, all right? And not just money, but security. So say, for example, I'm going to be moving early part of next year. Again, I know. But the property that I've got is something that I could literally grow old in. It could be my forever home. I won't know yet. It feels good. But we're looking at something that is lasting. You're really allowing, it's the word they're giving me, allow your inner guidance, the yin energy, to guide you forward towards something very stable. And you're gonna make it happen, because look at this last row. So whatever this shift is, and it will be different things, different people. This is a general reading for Librans. So it is a blessing. It is good for you. It is right. It is meant to be. It is a master number 22. So we're really strengthening up your relationship with yourself, with spirit, with life, with the universe. Have you got a good relationship with life? Do you believe that life supports you? And that you are co-creating with life, with the universe? Or do you believe that things are happening to you? Because this is a shift to, I am creating something that is really right for me, and I'm in my power. Look at these three wands, all right? We've got the page, the queen, and the knight, and the palace, which is where these two live, all right? So a lot of fire energy for you who is an air sign. The fire energy is, I have the fire in my belly to make things happen. So you are in your, they're saying dynamic, determined, decisive. 3 Ds, dynamic, and discerning they're giving me as well. 4 Ds, okay. So you are making things happen, and you are opening up that Fool energy for the brand new beginning of the leap of faith, right? And then you are, right, well, really, we want these the other way around, don't we? We're walking away from what was, and we are opening up to something brand new. Now you notice him with the Eight of Cups. He's walking up those stairs. That's representative. I'm going up a level. I'm going up to something better. Going up to something better. I'll probably call this reading that. Going up to something better. And the Fool is going to be waiting for me at the top of the staircase, ready to say, are you ready to take a leap of faith? And you're saying, hell yes, with that Queen of Wands. She's dynamic, she's beautiful, she's attractive, she's determined. She's got massive self-worth, really massive self-worth. Not to the point of arrogance, but really confident. She believes in herself. She believes that whatever needs to go, right, we're going. And we don't need all the answers. The Moon on the Eight of Cups is always about, I can't see clearly all the answers of where I'm going. There are things that are unseen, there are things that are unknown, but I'm just going to move towards it and trust that this is right for me, that this is a blessing. So we've got it rooted down with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Wands, another major arcana card. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about a new karmic cycle. Timing, fate, destiny, serendipity, meant to be. The wheel is turning in your favour. The clue's in the title, Wheel of Fortune. This is fortunate. And they're confirming with that blessing card. This is fortunate for you. So this shift is going to open up your world. The shift is going to open up your world. The Two of Wands is the world opening up. I can go anywhere, I can do anything, it's a new way. I'm not doing it the way I was. I've chopped something out, I've let go of something, I'm creating something new, and I am building a future that is lasting and secure for myself and very beautiful. That's the key energy I'm getting here with the Empress twice on just in this lot, because she is all about beauty. So I want you to align with my life becomes more beautiful every day. All right, more beautiful, more enriched. It looks better, it feels better. That's what we're after here. Okay, all right. Let's go to the Tarot Royale and start clarifying. Tell me more for my Librans, please. What is this energy in this first section? Tell me more about this. Okay. Oh, nice. Two major arcana cards flying out. The Magician and the Chariot. So you are in your magic to create. These two are a phenomenal force together. I have the magic. I'm empowered. I'm feeling in a really energized place so that I can step into my magic and create something new. And that something new is absolutely going to go forward. The Chariot. So this is victory and success and forward motion from a place of empowering creative magic, making things happen. Things aren't happening to you. You're in charge. All right. What are you chopping out? Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out. Feeling alone. Feeling unsupported. Feeling in lack and poverty and struggle. That's what you're chopping out. And you are stepping into the King of Pentacles, the most affluent king in the deck. Fantastic. So you're in this beautiful energy of what am I creating? What needs to go? What am I chopping out? I'm looking for opportunities with that page underneath for greater money, for greater connections, for greater security. And we've got the Empress with the Knight of Pentacles and now the King of Pentacles. So prosperity and security is what I'm after. And this is what I'm chopping out. Now, those of you, Librans, who have been really struggling with perhaps debt, really just not having enough, you are aligning with security and wealth. Now, that might mean that you start to organize. They're showing me like a debt repayment program. Some of you might just decide I'm going bankrupt and I'm going to start again, but I'm not. Those of you in poorly paid jobs are aligning with better paid jobs, and really it's all about what you align with. This is the law of attraction. My book behind me, From Hoping to Having, is a guide to how the law of attraction works. When you know how it works, I promise you, life does improve. Okay, so we're going to step into this King of Pentacles, coming away from this lack energy. We're aligning with security. Seven of Swords, all right. So the Seven of Swords is a card of strategy, planning, doing things that are right for you, okay? It can be deceit and deception, but in this, all right, they're saying for some of you it is. All right, so let's stay with this for a moment. This is what you're leaving behind. This is what you're walking away from. Any kind of deceit where somebody's promised you a pay rise that doesn't come. A relationship partner has promised, oh, we will move in at some point, and you just know it's never coming. I'm going to leave that and I'm starting again. So this could also be, they're just showing me, what am I seeing here, please? Okay, there's a I can't do attitude. I can't do that, and I can't do that, and that'd never work. That sort of deception of telling yourself you have no power, that's what you're walking away from, and we're shifting it to a can-do attitude. Right now, he is also a strategist, as I was saying there. So what's the plan? What's the plan to bring in my blessings? Okay, when I'm in my creative magic, I want a plan, right? What am I moving towards? What am I trying to achieve? What am I trying to create? I'm coming up with a plan. Okay, they're reminding me a few years ago, I came up with a plan. I wanted to increase my wealth. There was always just enough, but there was never more than enough. So I created a plan, a strategy. How do I move from just enough to more than enough? And that plan included reading lots of wealth books, reading lots of law of attraction books, clearing out any negative beliefs. And I did that. I created a plan and I followed it. And my income increased vastly the following year. Well, what is your plan? All right. That didn't happen by accident. All right. That I went from 18 years of always just having enough to the next 4 or 5 years always having more than enough. It wasn't an accident. I had a strategy. I had a plan. So what is your strategy, Libra? All right, let's use that, utilize that incredible mind, intelligence, logic to create your plan. So what is my new beginning, the Fool? What am I walking away from? Am I fully in my power? And if I'm not, what can I do about it? Am I fully in my self-belief about I'm amazing, I can create anything? If I'm not, what am I doing about it? So where is the plan? Okay, one more here, please. 5 of Cups. Where is the regrets, the disappointments? What am I doing about them? What is my plan to move past this? Do I want to stay this forever, or am I stepping into a beautiful life? I keep hearing that film, It's a Beautiful Life. And also It's a Wonderful Life, 2 different films, same sort of message, right? So 5 of Cups is regrets and disappointments and sadness. So I want to leave that behind. I want to walk away from it. Perhaps 2024 for you, Libra, is the year that you are going into some therapy or healing, rebooting, rebalancing old wounds from the past. It's time for us to go in a different direction. Okay. All right, what else, please? Where do you want me to go now? I want 3 of these for advice. This is the Rider-Waite. What's the advice for Libra, please? What's the advice? There's a lot of guidance already on the table. We want that one. Okay, the Hierophant. There's my long-term commitment, contracts, stability. There's my structure, very Saturn energy. 5 of Swords. I'll fight if I have to fight. And 8 of Swords. Where am I stuck? Okay, so this is the advice. So the Hierophant is that stability that I'm seeking. It is something that is very structured and long-term, very secure. Now, we've got the 5 of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords here, with that Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands underneath it here wants to create opportunities to move me forward towards this new beginning. So sometimes it feels like a battle. It's like, oh, it's impossible, it's really hard, or I can't see how that can happen. And that's all right, we all have that. You know, we don't just wake up one morning and go, oh, I've got all the answers. We've got to work through, am I prepared to fight for this? All right, if somebody's telling me no, am I prepared to stand up to them? This is a battle energy. It's very much an internal battle, as is this. This is internal fears, feeling I'm stuck. There's no way I can leave. There's no way I can create a new beginning. Right, well, there is, but we have to find a way through, which is why that Seven of Swords is there. So this can be marriage as well, right? Especially as we've got the Lovers fairly close to it. So for some of you, you're saying, I am going to get a divorce this year. I am going to leave this. And it might be a fight, it might be a battle, but I can't be staying stuck in this energy anymore. I have been stuck. So this is the advice, these three. So they're asking you to look at, where is my stability and security? What needs to go and be chopped out, right? The Five of Pentacles, where I feel unloved, unsupported on my own, where I feel lack and poverty. I need to find the courage inside me to say, I'm pushing through this. I'm pushing out of this. So the advice is, pick your battles wisely, pick your battles carefully. You don't need somebody's permission. You don't need anybody's permission to make changes in your life. Often we will think, oh, my children wouldn't like it, my parents wouldn't like it, or my husband wouldn't like it if I changed my job, my wife wouldn't like it if I did this. We are held back by, we assume, other people's approval or disapproval. This is saying, I've got to go with what feels right for me, and I'm going to follow it, and I'm going to push through, and I'm going to find a way to use my sword to cut through any perceived restrictions. I'm going to come up with a strategy and a plan, and I'm going to allow myself to push forward towards this new beginning. Okay? All right, let's get some animal cards. Let's find out what the key animal themes are for you. What's the key themes from the Animal Oracle, please? Guidance and advice for Libra. Snake spirit, take time to heal. That's transformation. 55, significant change. 55 is the master number of significant change. Number 1 with the ant spirit, take time to collaborate. So you don't have to do this on your own. What support is around you? If you want a divorce, then we need a lawyer. If we want a better job, we might need a recruitment consultant, an HR expert. We might need somebody to look over our resume, our CV. Collaborate, get that help. You, number 1, you are the leader. You are in charge of this shift and change. You are in charge of this transformation. So look around you, what help is available to you from others to make it happen. Hummingbird spirit, be here now, all right? Stop living in the future. We all do it. We all do it. One day, ... All right? Now there are times where we do think about the one day, ... I will have or I will be, and that's great. You're setting your goals, but then you bring your attention back to the here and now. What am I doing about it? All right, here and now. Not what am I going to do about it next year? What am I doing about it now? All right, where am I now? So set those goals, but bring your attention back to the now. This is law of attraction in action. Okay. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Let's talk about this one for a moment. Vulture spirit. Right, we will often hold on to something that is past its sell-by date because we've been there a long time, or we've put a lot of work into it, and we think, oh, well, if I end this relationship or this job, everything I've put into it will have been for nothing. Nothing is ever wasted. You've grown, you've evolved, you've grown skills, you've grown resilience, you've grown in so many different ways. Nothing is wasted. So don't allow that to hold you back, that if I walked away from this or I made changes in that, it means that, I've wasted my time. They're reminding me of, and I've written about this in the introduction to my book, I spent 15 years in a career in housing. I went to college for 4 years. I worked my way up the ladder. I put a huge amount of work into it. And then in my late 30s, I'm getting messages from Spirit, it's time to go now. Go and be hypnotherapists. Go and allow your spiritual gifts to fully come forward, which have always been there, but in the background. Bring them to the foreground and get rid of the housing. And my first reaction was, what? 15 years in a career, all those years in college, what a waste. And they're like, nothing's wasted. It's brought you to where you are now. Nothing is wasted, but it's done for you now. It's time for you to move to something else. So I did, and it was the best decision I ever made. So I want you to tell yourself, convince yourself if necessary, I'm not wasting anything if I move on. I'm not wasting anything. I'd be wasting if I stayed where I was when it's past its sell-by date. Starfish spirit, be open to infinite possibilities. I love the way they've come out together, because a starfish, if it loses one of its limbs, it grows it back, all right? So nothing is ever wasted. So they're just confirming there, nothing is wasted. And wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. So let's be real with this. We've got the 5 of Cups, we've got the 5 of Swords. This isn't necessarily going to be smooth sailing, but it is what it is. So we can embrace it or we can resist it and fight it. Wasp spirit says sometimes life does sting. None of us like wasps. None of us like confrontation. None of us like the tears and the upset. But out of that change and shift comes something beautiful, much better. All right? So allow yourself to go through the ups and downs with the stings, the bows and arrows, the slings and bows and arrows. I think that's Shakespeare from, I can't remember which one. So hang on. So allow yourself, if I was to say to you, oh, there's going to be a fantastic year from beginning to end with no downs, only the ups, would you believe me? Because I wouldn't. And you know me by now, those of you who've been with me a while, I will tell you the way it is. There is some significant shift here, something that needs to be chopped out. For some of you, it's a relationship, and there will be tears and tantrums, and there will be some disruption, but it is a blessing, and you will come out the other side better and stronger for it, okay? If it's not a marriage, it might be a job, it might be a friendship, it might be anything. There are some ups and downs with this, but it's predominantly ups, okay? There is some work that happens, but they're saying, they're telling me off a little bit. When you see it as hard work, then you see it as a problem. When you see it as just the flow, it's easy work and it's not a problem. So set your intention now at the beginning of the year that any shifts and changes that come your way through the year, they're just going to flow with ease and grace. Doesn't have to be hard. The difficult is when we resist, when our expectations are not met. So can we allow the expectations to dissolve? Yeah? That's the advice they're giving me. Okay, I want to give you some affirmations. These are just affirmations from my affirmation book that I felt drawn to write down on some cards. Okay, so these affirmations for you for 2024, they're from my affirmation booklet, which I know many of you have got. Okay, and so I've written them down here. Okay, page 37. So if you've got the book, you can refer to that, okay? I follow my own guidance and let go of others' influence over me. So that's the yin energy. I follow my own guidance and let go of others' influence over me. Page 16, I am energized, healthy, and full of vitality. So that's the fire energy of the palace, the page, the queen. I have my energy, my health, and I'm full of vitality so that I can create this shift and change. Okay? I want another 2. Page 35, so within the same chapter here. I question if my commitments are good for me or overwhelm me. Interesting, all right. That's from the chapter on commitments. There's another one on responsibilities. I question if my commitments are good for me or overwhelm me. I'd say save this video, okay, and refer back to it through the year. And page 38, or 35, 37, 38. I am happy and comfortable to be seen. That's about success. All right. I am happy and comfortable to be seen. So, for example, if you are looking for fame and fortune, you want to be a YouTuber. If you are looking for promotion to be a rising star in your company, in the firm you work in, then you have to be comfortable to be seen. All right. That's the Queen of Wands sticking your head above the parapet and saying, I'm here and I'm amazing, and you really will be so lucky to have me. All right. If you are single and wanting and ready to date, then I'm happy and comfortable to be seen, to get out there on the dating scene. Get in the spotlight, all right? In the spotlight. Okay, let's finish off with some angel cards. Goodness me, 35 minutes, is it really? All right, this is the Oracle of the Angels, and there she is. I am creator. We've got the Empress out twice with the Magician. There's your creative power. I am creator. You are absolutely in your creative power. You are growing and you're growing in your power. I just used the word power. So 2024 Libra is a year of creativity, of abundance, of beauty, of growth, and of empowerment. So anything that's holding you back from those areas has to go. And that might mean some tears and tantrums, but bring it on. And I want you to set that intention that I am ready to move towards a bigger, better, brighter, creative, abundant, beautiful life. And anything that's in the way is going. All right? There's no ifs or buts. It's going. Goodness me, where did all that come from? I have never seen that before. I'm assuming that's going to show up on the video. As I said that, fireworks went off all around. Wow, never seen. Did you see that? Was that on the video? Comment below. Was that there? Wow. All right. So Libra, that's what I have for you for 2024. While I'm here, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for your love, support, subscribings, the likings, your comments, your care, your time on my channel in 2023. And I hope you stay with me through 2024. Have an amazing day, week, month, and year. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.